I always think I've got it right, and then I start recording and I don't. This is the vlog for February 10th, 2019. My birthday is in a week. It's on Saturday. I will be 38 years old. But I don't want to talk about that just yet because I'm going to have plenty of chances to talk about it for the next week as we close in on the end of this experiment. I think I'm ready to really get a job now. At this point, I'm going to start tomorrow working on it, and I couldn't really bring myself to enjoy playing video games this morning. Even though I said to myself this would be the last day I would allow for it. But yeah, tomorrow I'm just gonna get up and give it the old college try. Update my resume and then start looking for jobs. A friend of mine very generously allowed us to watch her Rooster Teeth Now, what do you call it, subscription? Anyway, since I don't have Genlock, she had us watch Genlock on her account, and it's fantastic. It's even better than I thought it was going to be, and I thought it was going to be good, but they just, how do I put this? Michael B. Jordan is a big anime fan, and he's the executive producer. He's one of the executive producers on this. The actual creator of the show is lending voice to one of the minor characters in the background. And it's so good. It incorporates so many little facets of other giant robot shows. The robots have a time limit, much like the Evangelions from Neon Genesis Evangelion. You have to be within a certain age bracket for the process to work, which is very much like Die Buster, as a friend of mine pointed out. The robots themselves are a little bit shorter than Gundams, but they have a very Gundam 00 sort of specialization. You know, one's a super hand-to-hand fighter, one's a sniper, one's a big, beefy destroyer, etc. There were a bunch of other little references too, like how the Holons, as they're called, the actual robots themselves, are these very much prototype robots, much like every Mobile Suit Gundam show ever, while the ground pounder grunts are much more limited in what they can accomplish. And I haven't even gotten to the characters yet. The characters are the best part of the show. Yeah, let me see here. So there's Chase. Julian Chase is the main character, voiced by Michael B. Jordan. And he's a very professional soldier, but with a fun side. He's an excellent leader, very charismatic, and he understands what it takes to lead a team, which is what you want, at least in an American show. He wouldn't be the main character. They'd make somebody that was younger and more of a hot shot the main character if this was an actual Japanese anime. But they understand that their audience is mostly going to be in America. So they went with the right choice there. His Lancer, his second in command, who's sort of the point person, is Yaz Madrani, who is also a career soldier and former soldier of the bad guy side. So she has a deep-seated hatred for her former allies, and that works really well. She is a little bit of a hothead, but she's also sort of a badass and keeps cool in combat situations. And then you've got the other three. There's Cammy McLeod, who is very Scottish, with sort of a bunny rabbit motif. She's got little articulated ears, which is something I've incorporated into my writing, so I like to see that in other places as well. There's Kazo Ida, who is actually voiced by a Japanese voice actor who did Togusa in Ghost in the Shell and a host of other characters that I don't have a list of off the top of my head. But he speaks Japanese. He doesn't speak English, but because everybody's got whatever weird computerized contact lenses. Everybody can read or hear what he's saying and understand him, and he can understand all of them as well. So finally, there's Valentina. Valentina, remarkably, is gender fluid and just extraordinarily cool. She is just like, I don't know, smooth. We'll put it that way. And they all work together really well. They are a colorful cast, and it's a wonderful, slice of whatever you want to call it. David Tennant, the mad scientist that brought them all together, he is just a riot. He is having the time of his life, and we all get to come along for the ride, and it is spectacular. Somebody pointed out he's going to make a long career out of being semi-crazed, merciless doctors. Oh, God. It is so good that it's making me think once I get some stable income again, I might pick up a subscription to Rooster Teeth first so that I can just watch these on my own computer. Because there were things that I missed that I really wanted to go back and rewind and watch again. And oh, I love it. And I've hit 6 minutes, so I'm just going to say I'm Eric Spornitz, and tomorrow will be better.